Hey everyone, today I will be showing you what the following cell controllers mean in Excel. Okay, so this first one that looks like a white plus sign, that's your selection tool. When you have that plus sign, you can click in the cell with your left mouse button and drag down or over, and that helps you to select the cells that you want to do some operation on. Now you won't see it if for some reason you happen to have double clicked on the cell. You don't have that control won't come up. You have to click outside and then back in, and then you get that controller to come back. So another thing I'll show you is this symbol right here. It looks like a plus sign, a small plus sign with arrows at each end. When you click and hold this, you drag down, you will see that it takes the data. It will not only take the data, but all of the formatting associated with that data as well. So like if I was to take this one here and drag that, you'll see that the formatting came as well. Next up is going to be this dark plus sign. Now what this does is if you have a formula or data in the cell like numbers, words, what you do when you see this symbol is you click and hold and drag down. And in this sense, what it did here is it just repeated all of the things that were in that original cell. So let me show you guys something else. Say I put the number 1 in here, then I would hold that plus sign, drag down, and what you see, that number is repeated. But what you also see is off to the side is another controller that pops up, which is an autofill options controller. So if I click on the little arrow, it's going to ask me, did I want to copy the cells? Do I want a fill series? Do I want fill formatting only? Do I want to fill without formatting or flash fill? So usually I use one of two things, is either to copy the cell or to do a fill series. If I did a fill series, what you would see is it would follow a pattern that it recognized, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, on to the next one. As you can see here, we have filters for our table. And so when you see this on a spreadsheet, what it means is that you can filter that information, right? So you can click on it and it gives you a lot of filtering options. You can sort by smallest to largest. You can sort by largest to smallest. They have some custom sorting by color, sheet view, the number filters, as well as you can filter on the data that is represented here. Now I want to show you something real quick. So say I go to this particular filter right here and I wanted to see all the colleges that have the name Academy. If I start typing them into this search function, then that's what would come up. Now the way you would select this is to deselect all and then reselect them and press OK. And then that's what would show up. So the next thing I wanted to show you all is there is a filter here that has the sort option on it. That just means that previously I had sorted the data. So the way you can tell that data has been sorted is to open it up, and you'll notice that the select all button is a solid black square. If you were to click in there, it would select all the data, and what you would notice is that sort filter would come off of that data. Also, I just wanted to kind of bring your attention to this as well. Let me just select some other things. If you notice on the side here, another thing that happens is once you sort data, the row numbers turn blue, and depending on how you sort the data, you'll see that numbers are skipped over in the view based on what I selected in that sort. So that's something to look out for when you're looking at spreadsheets that others may give to you and you're trying to find out what's going on with them. So last but not least, I'm going to show you this feature slash controller right here. So on tables, you will see that they have this little Tetris looking icon in the bottom right corner of the last row and last column of the table. So say you wanted to extend the table, you could actually use that area to do that. So what you would do is hover over that corner marker until your cursor turns into that line with 2 triangles on each end. Click and hold your left key and drag it down. And as you can see, it now expands your table. You can also do that going to the column section as well, and it would expand your column. And what that does for you now is anything that you put in these, they're in the expansion portion of this table, now is under the control of the formatting that you applied to this table, as well as your filtering, your sorting, and such like that. So I hope you got something out of the video today. Take care. Bye.